Well, the keener-eyed amongst you may well have realised that it's a bit dark, unless I've got the contrast set wrong on this camera. Never fear, I'm here. This is the first survey for female glowworms of 2022. It's probably too early, but as I've often said, if you don't go out and look, you don't know, do you? Now then, where's my torch gone again? So, it's May the 10th today. The earliest I've ever had glowworms here at Clipstone Old Quarter in Sherwood Forest is May the 13th, and that was back in 2011. It's doubtful whether that record will ever be beaten, to be honest, but you don't know, do you? Larvae were found in sections A, B, C and D from early in March this year, so that's an indication. But I think, personally, I still think we're about 10 days away from a potential first female here. I think that could be May the 20th. But you have to come out and look in order to prove yourself right or wrong. That's why I'm here. So the plan of attack is to walk up section O, where I'm stood now. I will put a map in somewhere here. Down to the bottom of O, then I'll walk along sections L and part of the way along M, come back through those two sections, up sections K and J, up to the top to the centre tree, and then walk back down the grass strip of the sustenance path in through sections D, C, B and A. And hopefully the car will still be there when I get back. So, it's time to make a start. Well, I've come down through sections O and I've walked through L and M, and I've just come back through section M. I'm now at the junction between M and L. There's a rather worrying thing. Some Forestry Commission notices that have been put up just along section L there, warning of forestry work in progress. I don't know what that progress is, because there's no pines to remove there anymore. It wouldn't be the first time that destructive work has been done in forestry lands in June or during the summer months. I'm just wondering whether they're going to thin some of the birch that's in section L and goes right up towards the centre tree. Whatever it is, it's worrying, because they certainly shouldn't be doing anything during what is now the nesting season. However, back to the glowworms. I've not found any as yet, which isn't a surprise, but I am looking out for larvae. Sometimes larvae will glow in spring, often producing long duration glows. Obviously these are fainter than females, but they can be fairly bright. But it's rare for larvae to glow in spring. So it's on with the survey. And out with the lights. Well, I'm just nearing the top of section J, come up through section K and almost completed section J. This was one site where I am now, near the top, where we did see a glow many years ago. It was a bright glow. Thought it got first female in that particular year, but it wasn't. And it wasn't a larva either. It was a freshly formed pupa. Now, glowworm pupa will glow profusely just after the larva has molted and changed into a pupa. They'll also glow prior to emergence of the adult. We maintained a watch on this pupa. Pupal stage for females lasts for about 12 days, if I remember right, something like that. It might be a little bit longer. We maintained a watch vigilantly each night until it was the day of the Duke's car rally and the subsequent night, and that pupa was lost to the car rally. It was right at the side of the track. I remember finding 2 other pupa. One was successful, and another one ended up being predated by something. Now, when we went to check on the other one, I do remember seeing something, some invert that was close to it, and I certainly remember seeing a parasitic wasp nearby. But obviously, you expect losses in all stages of any insect's life cycle, and certainly glowworms must lose a lot of pupa. Certainly, out of the 3 that we know of, only 1 ever made it to adult. But still no larva, no pupa, nothing. No nightjar yet either. I thought the first nightjar might be here, but apparently not. Just me. And the darkness. That darkness. I'm just in section A now, last bit of section A to do. There's no glowworms out at all, and that's no surprise. I've not used the torch just yet for this, because I wanted you to see the amount of light pollution. I never do use a torch while ever surveying for glowworms. There's no need for a torch, it rather defeats the object. And anyway, it lights up anything and it just drowns out the light produced by glowworms. You need dark conditions. You can see perfectly well. You can see stones on the path, and you can see leaves on the trees and the blades of grass as you walk by. And that's all because of that orange sky. Even though we've made huge advances in our street lighting over the past 10, 20, 30 years, and we've got rid of the old orange sodium lights, there's still a hell of a lot of light pollution. Well, say no glowworms, last little bit of section A just to walk, back to the car and home for a much needed whisky. I'm not surprised at the lack of glowworms. It is very early, and I'll leave it a few more days before trying again. But say, you've got to be out and looking to see anything. Although, can't see much of anything now.